What's up, everybody? Welcome to Non-Members Only. We are sports, we are journalism, and today we're also dehydrated.
Happy National Rock Day.
Yes, dehydration and rocks. This is a very fitting national day. I'm assuming it means actual rocks, not rock and roll or anything.
Yeah.
Okay, so we were at this place. We're at the shore, and there's this popular breakfast place nearby. Everyone was lined up because they recently had a fire and they had to shut down. So once they opened, everyone wanted to support them. And so
that's a crumb cake place, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wally's.
I'm familiar. Yep.
And so as we're waiting outside, the 9-year-old naturally decides to find a rock that he wants to kick until it's a ball, like a sphere.
Yep.
So he named it Rocky. It has been with us ever since. Mm-hmm. And I think it's getting smooth around the edges.
And he's taking it everywhere?
Yeah, not only are they kicking it, like him and his friends, but they're also riding their bikes into it to where it kind of shoots down the road.
Mm-hmm. It's working.
It's working.
Yeah.
So
I like that.
We are observing National Rock Day here in our temporary location of New Jersey.
Yeah.
And also,
I used to do that too, by the way. I used to sometimes when you find a good rock, you know it's a good rock.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's got a good weight.
Yeah.
It's smooth.
We even have a story coming up about rocks.
We do. Yeah.
But
the number one rock podcast.
But first,
yeah.
It is our 250th episode. Yes.
Erin has to put the microphone down because she's holding her microphone.
I'm holding my microphone.
Yeah.
It weighs 5 pounds, probably.
Yeah.
But it's our 250th episode, which is a quarter of 1,000.
Yeah.
And that's a lot.
That's
and
math.
We've never missed a week. We are, just transparently speaking, hanging on by a thread, both of us in different ways. But We're showing up. We're here. We're going to lock in. And we're going to get energy going.
Yeah.
And it's going to be such a good episode.
You know what Ferda told me? He said, when I hear you guys say that you're struggling, it makes me feel better because he is also struggling. And I feel like a lot of people out there are also struggling.
Yeah.
So, you just got to do what you got to do.
Let's be real. Let's be real. And I think sometimes because we don't want to talk about anything negative on the podcast, sometimes we feel like, oh, well, we can't talk about if we're having a hard time or something negative's happening. But you know what? Let's do that. We're having a hard time. I feel like I have low iron, high cholesterol, and high cortisol. I'm so friggin' tired and I can't snap out of it. And it's hot. It's freaking humid. What
you had
hell?
To relocate to get closer to the Wi-Fi.
I had to move all my things to get closer to the Wi-Fi. This is 2026. You're telling me that's not going to reach over? There's a tiny little ass house.
It's like 10 feet.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, well, that felt good.
Yeah.
It's also the country's 250th birthday.
Shout out
to America.
Red, white, and blue. Yeah.
Red, white, and blue. Yep. I will say, I'm just going to say it. I think it was kind of annoying.
What was?
The whole build up. And here's the thing. My dad watches the news in the morning.
That's the problem. You got to get away from that. For me, it's hot dogs, hamburgers, fireworks, and swimming pools and beer. That's what I've been seeing for the 4th of July. Shout out America for that.
Shout out America for that.
How are the fireworks on the beach?
Let's
because I know that's always a thing, right? Keeping the kids up.
You want to jump right into that?
I don't know. I mean, we're talking about the 4th of July, kind of.
Here we go. Buckle up for this one. Number 1, the big fireworks at the Bay Beach were supposed to be July 3rd. So it's a great day. Everyone's gearing up. People are out in the street and oh, are you going to the fireworks? Yeah, we'll be over later. Well, as it gets closer and closer, I had this inkling that maybe we shouldn't go all the way over to the Bay Beach. Maybe this year we should just go one street over where you could kind of still see them.
Yeah.
Pretty close. And so we're over there. It's very crowded, but I didn't care. Everyone was fine. We did not bring Bucky this year because last year he got colitis and the vet said that that's probably because of the fireworks. So Bucky stayed inside with the air conditioning on. And as we're over there, I'm like, wow, they're kind of running late. Okay. I'm looking at my watch. I'm trying to keep the youngest awake. Also, I'm trying to keep myself awake. I kind of want to not do anything. And I it was like the weirdest thing. I start to hear like kind of murmuring in the crowd, and people start to walk, like leave. And no one was fast about it, but I could tell we should probably go. Within 10 seconds of that, I heard, when there's like a really strong wind and you can hear it from far away.
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah, it was that. And I was like, oh, hell no. So I was like, troops, round up. We're out of here. To each their own. If you're left behind, that's your own fault. We're running back to the house. The wind picks up so much. Stuff's blowing everywhere. There's thunder, lightning. Stuff's flying down the street. It starts pouring rain. Like, we're bringing stuff inside the house. And I'm like, oh, they're going to stop the fireworks, because here's the thing. They had just started. Like, as that wind came and everything, the fireworks start going off. And I'm like, I didn't know you could do that.
That's danger also.
That's danger. I thought that's danger, and a little bit you could go dead.
Right, both.
Yeah.
It's a good combination to go dead, actually.
Right. I thought so. And they're out there on a barge. Like, they're on the water. So we come back in. We could see them from the window. They're still going off. We hear them. It's pouring down rain. And they do the whole fireworks display in the storm. Somebody who was at the Bay Beach actually stayed in the storm, or maybe their like deck was right there. Yeah. They captured this photo with the fireworks going off and a lightning strike at the fireworks. Yeah. It's okay. It looks like AI.
Did like LBI post it?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And so that was that night, and I'm like, okay, that was kind of like a bust, but it was a little exciting. And then last night was the night where everyone just goes buck wild on the beach. No rules, no laws while you're drinking the claws, and everyone has literally professional grade fireworks, just launching huge displays like they do at the Bay Beach, like the legit ones.
But not professional.
Not professional, not safe, way too close to everybody. Stuff's fallen. So that was last night. Before those started, the neighbors also had some things they were lighting off, not like huge rockets or anything. Yeah. But the 9-year-old really wanted to light one. I didn't think anything of it because I'm like, I don't know. He lit a sparkler 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, sparklers are easy though.
Well, I don't know. And so he walks up to it with the lighter, which his friend gave him. And all the parents start going, whoa, 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 whoa. Is it okay with your parents if you light the firework or something? And Barrett looks at me and I'm like, and I look at Dan, and Dan looks back at him and goes, are you comfortable lighting the firework? And he goes, yeah. And then Dan's like, yeah, he's good. So good. He got to light his first firework, and we did sparklers and stuff, and it was nice. And then the huge crazy fireworks at the beach started. And then again, we're walking back, like this is similar timing, and the wind kicks up. And I hear it coming from far away. Again, stuff's flying down the street. Like trees sound like they're going to break. I've never seen wind like that at the shore at that time of night.
Yeah, we had plans to shoot fireworks on the 4th of July when it got dark. The second it got dark, I felt like a storm came.
Yeah, it was so weird. And it happened all over the place.
Yeah, it was scary. Like, we were outside, and thankfully we weren't that far from the house, so we just ran back in. But yeah, we had a plan. Yeah, so and now I don't know what to do. We haven't shot these fireworks yet.
Do it next weekend. Like the neighbors that weren't here, they're having their 4th of July next weekend.
Why? Because it's nicer?
I don't know, actually. Okay. But I actually saw this video of boats. What's the water outside New York City where there's boats? What's that called?
The water.
Is that the ocean?
Like the what? Water outside boats. Of New York City?
The body of water. What is that?
The Hudson River.
Oh, okay, whatever. It's a river. On the river. They were anchored there, and when the wind started coming and the swells of the sea were so big that it was ripping the anchors from the sand, and the boats were slamming into each other.
Yeah, that's crazy. I saw some videos of people like standing for fireworks and then had to run away because of the storm.
Yeah.
Like basically what you described, but it seems like for you were able to like kind of walk away. These people were like caught in the storm.
Yes, I saw that too.
Yeah.
Actually, the one I saw was in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's where we usually would be.
Yeah.
Another thing is, do fireworks usually start on fire?
What do you mean?
So last night...
You light a fuse.
Right.
and then
they
something
blow
explodes. Up. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so last night, the ones that were closest to us, so you could actually see the setup, there were 3 fires.
Okay.
And I'm sitting there looking at Dan, who's looking at the fireworks, and he's not alarmed. But I'm thinking, that's on fire, therefore nothing's keeping it in, therefore it's coming at my eyeball.
Right.
As soon as that thing goes off.
Some of them, like if it's like a big brick, some of them have like a piece of paper that you light, so the whole thing kind of lights on fire.
Okay. And then after the whole display happened, they were continuously on fire, and I think getting a little larger fire, maybe spreading to each other. And then the guy eventually went over, and I might have even gotten it on camera. I forget. I was filming all sorts of wild stuff. If you're wondering how he put it out, he just put sand on it. But I was filming all sorts of wild stuff. We saw this boat run aground, a motorboat run aground in the ocean because it was low tide, and I guess they didn't know that.
Yeah.
They were stuck.
People just do dumb stuff. I feel like everyone's drinking.
Right.
Everyone's there to party. I think like the 4th of July might be the busiest weekend at the shore.
Yeah, 100%.
Like more than Memorial Day.
Yes.
Yeah, it's crazy. I saw like videos of traffic. Like,
yeah.
That's a weekend like you got to go early and you just stay there. You can't leave.
I actually ordered groceries.
Yeah.
I don't care when they get here, but I'm not moving my car from its parking spot.
Yeah, you can't go anywhere.
Even like the riding your bike to the little corner store, out of the question. It's mobbed.
Yeah.
I can't go in there. I'm going to freak out. And so we're on the beach yesterday, and like the actual 4th of July.
Yeah.
And these badge checkers. Oh my gosh. If you're not familiar, New Jersey has beach badges that you have to pay for. This started, by the way, like generations ago at one beach.
I don't know if it's every beach, but it's most beaches.
Most beaches, yeah.
Like in Wildwood, you don't have to do that.
Right. They have public beaches. Yeah. They have like also public facilities you can use. It's very convenient. You can park there and everything. But back in the day, this one beach in New Jersey decided they only wanted their residents and their guests to use it. So they would give out free badges to all the households every year. And that's how they they would go and check the badges. And then, of course, money, we could charge for these. And now here we are.
Yep.
From my understanding, I think it's $22 for a week. I think $7 for a day at least, maybe $11. And then for a season badge, this is for one person, it's $55.
Yeah.
So they were out in force yesterday. There's obviously tons of people renting here. A lot of the rentals, they provide beach badges. Well,
yeah, they buy the season pass, leave them in the house.
Yeah. But 4th of July was on a Saturday, and people that are checking in, they're Saturday to Saturday rentals here, usually. People are checking in. They can't get there till 3. So at 1 p.m., these beach badge checkers are coming around, and the people are like, well, we have them at the house. We just can't get in yet. Like, it's not our check-in time, but we have badges for everybody. And they're like, nope, you cannot show us pictures. That does not count. No, if one of you would like to go to the house, you can do that. Like, this woman was ruthless.
So the badge checkers, from my experience, are usually young kids.
They're very young. Yes.
Was this woman young?
This woman was, I would say...
Like at high school? Like I'm talking high school usually.
This woman was 20, probably.
Okay.
Which is old for a badge checker, I think.
Yeah.
She is... Yeah. Let me put it this way. She was seasoned.
She had the confidence to confront.
Yes. And she's seasoned with dealing with people's bull.
Okay.
And she also had someone shadowing her who was literally a high school student, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this chick, I was observing her because there were so many people around us that they had to deal with. And I was watching how the new girl was handling it and learning from this seasoned person. Well, at one point, the seasoned person was like, listen, you guys have one season pass. You have this and you have this. That means you need 3 of these and blah, blah, blah. And the guy is getting real pissed. This is a group. He's getting real pissed. He ends up handing the new girl money, and I think must have said something mean. Hang on 1 second. Do you want to show your thing to the camera?
What she got?
Wow. She takes us on the plane.
I love it.
And we call it yellow because I ball it up really small so that it fits in her backpack. And then when we bust it out, it blows up like this and we go, yellow.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Is it a squishmallow?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, this guy must have said something rude or something to
Right, you couldn't hear it.
Right, I couldn't hear it.
Yeah.
But so she takes the money and her lip starts like quivering. And I was like, uh-oh. And I'm like, she's going to pull it together. She can do this. Also, it was like 100 degrees. It was
such a brutal week
hot.
Of heat. Yeah.
Yeah, so hot. She has all the, her like bags on her.
The bangly danglies.
The bangly danglies. And, it's just like, they're miserable. She starts full on crying, like hyperventilating, crying. The seasoned person like kind of pulled her aside and to like try and calm her down, but it didn't work. She was just like, it was getting worse and worse. And so they had to like exit the beach and she had to go like sit up at the bench. Dan did not know this was like happening. And he happens to like pass her on the bench and he goes, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'll be okay."
Oh my gosh.
You know what I mean? And he goes, "Are you sure? Like, do you need help?" Like, and I'm just like dying to know what this guy said to her.
Yeah, me too.
I kept looking over for like some clue.
He ended up paying, right?
He ended up giving her the money. Just leave it, dude. She's doing her job, and if you don't
also
like
it's like a teenage girl, like leave her alone.
And she's so sweet. She had this little headband with like 4th of July little like what's that called, tinsel things?
Yeah,
coming out
ribbons.
Of it.
Yeah,
she was very festive. Job. Yes, and if you don't like the fact that it's somebody's job, talk to the mayor. Call the mayor.
Yeah. In certain places, like I think Ocean City, they have the badge checker at the entrance.
Oh, okay.
Right. So you can't even enter and put your stuff down.
Yeah, so they would have to have a badge checker at every street.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, instead of like, I don't know how many people they have that walk the whole beach and then just.
Yeah. And here's the thing. I've been in predicaments too. In fact, yesterday I was in one. I saw a badge checker coming toward me and I realized Dan just took my beach badge because I had him take my chair back.
It happens.
And it was on my chair. Like,
yeah.
But I'm not even going to try to explain that to them because their job isn't to let that slide. Their job is to say. So you just gave
her money?
No, I said I'm leaving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And thank you for your service.
Right. I can't imagine having to do that.
Yeah.
And deal with like grown adults that are
flipping out,
frustrated, hot, probably don't want to be there. They're there with their kids.
Drinking too much. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just like, that is not a place I want to be.
And having to pack up all the shit you just drug onto the beach.
Yeah. And I think like some people just don't know. I'm sure some people don't know. They come from New York or whatever. And,
Yeah, you're right. So anyway, just beware. They're out.
They'll out. Get you. They're enforcing.
Yeah.
I've seen it where cops have had to come before.
Yes, I've seen that too.
Yeah, because they'll be like, well, I'm not leaving and I'm not paying you.
Yeah.
It's all right. Well, guess we're calling the police.
I'll tell you what, put me out there in force because I'm getting strong.
You are?
I think it's time for a pull-up update.
Okay.
Pull-up update.
Did you bring your pull-up bar with you?
Yes. I can.
Okay.
We can add it to the visual precap. I have also the house is so small. It also has very small, low ceilings.
Yeah.
So the doorways are very low. Like I can touch the top of the door. Mm-hmm. Therefore, the bar is so low that when I hang on it, my knees are almost on the ground. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have my bands. I have my workout mat. I brought 2 sets of weights. I am not gonna not do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is very difficult when my party sister has like 2 days she can get away and comes for those 2 days and it's entirely too much party. And when it's a heat wave and all this other stuff. So if I'm really not feeling it, and I'm so sore that I'm worried I'm going to rip a muscle, I'll take an extra rest day, but I'm still sticking with it. Today was a HIIT workout, which was, I don't even want to talk about it. It was kind of traumatizing. But before the HIIT workout, again, like almost every workout, you film your pull-up attempts. So it was from hanging, attempt your pull-up, like see how high you could get and how many. And then the next one was do a little hop, like use your foot the tiniest amount to help yourself
like
up.
Boost yourself.
Yeah, give yourself a start. So I tried this, but the first one I did, I like launched myself up and basically did an eccentric. Like I came down slow. I'm like, that's not, I don't think that's what she means here. So then I tried again and I gave myself like the littlest hop. It didn't get me anywhere like close to the bar, but I was like hanging there and I was maybe like halfway up and I pulled myself. My chin went above the bar.
I'm proud of you.
I am so proud of me too. But to be clear, I'm not counting that as like an actual pull-up because technically I did do the boost at the bottom. And maybe we could put the video in the visual precap because you can see there was no upward momentum when I like finally pulled myself up. I was fully stopped in that position and pulled myself up. I could not believe it. I feel like I'm close.
Right.
So then I tried again from hanging and couldn't get that high. You know, at that point, my arms.
Your energy levels done. Yeah.
But I'm excited. I think I'm close. Though, did the hop do that? If I'm.
Or was it a mental thing?
Right. I don't know. Anyway, we're getting close, everybody, and I'm very excited about it.
Go beat some people up on the beach.
I'm so ready to. I can't wait. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the playground, where the kids' playground, and on the pull-up bar, and I'm just going to do a pull-up and in front of everybody.
Right.
And I'm going to be like bully, kind of. Bully the kids. Like, can you do that?
Right.
My kids
Shove
can.
'em. Yeah.
Kind of.
That would be a funny video.
Yeah.
I haven't been doing my push-ups. This past week, I've been struggling.
You had to do something this week that is excusable, though. Like, you can't.
I'll take that.
You were technically in a location where you do not want to touch the ground and do push-ups.
Yeah, but that was only like a day.
No, you were there a couple days, and then you're recovering from that.
Okay.
So
thank you for giving me the permission.
Yeah, but now you got to lock in.
Yeah, I need to.
And you're going to feel better.
I think so. Yeah.
I have also big house update.
Is this tea time? Last time this was in tea time.
I guess maybe it should be.
It's a tea time update.
Tea time update on the big house that nobody wants. Erin's tea time. Okay, if you missed last week's episode, I think, where I talked about it, basically there's this huge house, takes up 3 lots. So 3 houses could be on this. They built one massive one with like 18 rooms. There's 0 parking on this street. Tons of kids playing. It's a dead end street. And it's going to be streams of cars back and forth from this house. Also, it blocks everyone's view for probably miles. And
yep.
And also, they aren't following basic zoning or whatever those rules are. For example, it has to be 10 feet from the person's property. They have their wall 5 feet from the neighbor's fence. It looks very weird. They had a stop order put on the house. They kept building through the whole thing. And now, what do you know? They were approved to keep building.
Yep. I'm not surprised at all.
Not surprised at all.
You can just throw money at stuff. When you have it, you can just throw it.
Right. And because there's no parking.
Yeah.
There's also no parking. There's going to be parking spots in the garages there.
Yeah.
And under the house. Maybe like 6 cars could fit in there. But the contractors, they have nowhere to park their cars.
Right. While they're building.
They're having to park like blocks away, I guess. What are you going to do on a busy, because they were building in the winter where it wasn't a problem.
That's the time to build. Yeah.
And now there's 0 parking. And I feel bad for the contractors, but tell your big rich man Builder boss.
Tell Big Boss to stop. Maybe they'll invest in our podcast.
Maybe. There you go.
Yep. Show them the business plan.
Right. So that's that. And so I think the guy that had the lawsuit against him, I think he lost. Now here's the thing. Oh, this is alleged. This is alleged. People have been drinking. People are saying things.
Okay.
So I did not confirm.
Should you be saying this thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I said allegedly.
Okay.
So I'd have to confirm. There's probably documents I could look up and stuff. But
yeah.
As of now, who cares? Why rules? Why rules? Why laws? Why money?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Put that on a shirt.
Why rules? Why laws? Why money?
No. Why rules? Why laws? When money?
When money?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or just why laws? When money?
Right.
Why have laws when you have money?
When money? Yeah. I don't know. There
either.
isn't any.
There isn't any for them. That's true. Yep.
Okay. So is that it? Is that the update?
That's the update. It was short and not sweet, but
okay.
That's what I got.
But have you seen the owners?
Well, I've seen the outside of their gold Cybertruck, allegedly, that they allegedly have. They're tinted, which we are no strangers to tint because we are going to the tinter battles in August. Everybody, stay tuned.
Is that official?
It's official.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I have that in my calendar? I don't know if I do.
I think that's the one you were supposed to have. I think you were supposed to have like 2 things. No, 3.
I just have the USATF thing in there.
And Tinter and Microsoft Excel.
I have Excel, I think.
Okay. Okay, well, anyway.
Okay.
The windows are tinted. You can't see in them. So I don't know what the guy looks like. I don't know if I want to know. And that's the end of the tea time for this week.
All right. It's probably like a politician, if I'm being real.
Or
a crypto bro.
Like maybe crypto, but maybe also like a developer in like New York City, like a land developer there.
Okay.
It's something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Get over yourself and enjoy your extra 5 feet that you literally didn't need in a 1 billion square foot house. You had to have those extra 5 feet. Just to show everyone, we know rules. We have rules. We have money.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to switch gears real quick?
Yeah.
So, have you been in a Sephora before, or were you in Ulta?
I have been in Ulta first, and I was okay. I have also been in Sephora, and I was not. And I don't know if it's because I felt like the people weren't available to help really, or they didn't want to help, and it smelled too much like scents. I did not a good experience, but I've only been in one, so.
Okay. So I saw this story and I felt like we need your opinion on it.
Yeah.
Sephora is rolling out store quiet hours globally to promote a more peaceful and calmer shopping environment.
Yeah. Yes. Much
you
needed.
Like that?
Yes.
Probably not like music blasting and like,
If they could, turn down the music, turn down the scents, stop spraying stuff like at least half hour before people got in there, and maybe dim the overhead lights a little bit. Mm-hmm. And when someone approaches you, just be calm about it. Mm-hmm. Hey, let me know if you need help. Not, are you finding everything okay?
Yeah. They say that they're providing a beautifully calm atmosphere where clients feel welcome, allowing them to shop at their own pace.
Yes, I like that. Also, make the checkout line less scary.
Mm-hmm. How do they do that? Self-checkout?
Self-checkout, 100%. Do not ask for my number. Do not ask if I have a rewards card. Do not ask for my social security number. Do not ask for my home address and my birth certificate.
Yeah. Okay.
I love that.
I wanted your opinion on it because
I would really like to see this applied to grocery stores. I have a question. This new ShopRite out here blows my mind in a bad way. But when a designer of a grocery store chooses a flooring for a certain section, right?
Yeah.
Are you testing that? Are you testing a shopping cart on that and hearing how it sounds?
Probably not.
That is so wild to me. I can't. It's like a stone. Like it's like a rough stone in this one section.
Why isn't it just like laminate?
Oh, it's so loud. It's so loud. And then you go to like their organic section and it's like kind of wooden-ish floors. Have that. What are you doing with this stone? Trying to be fancy? It's hurting my ears.
It's a fancy location.
Oh, it's so annoying. Widen the aisles.
Okay, you want to talk about some FIFA stuff?
Yeah. This is our FIFA segment. FIFA, FIFA, FIFA. We are sports. Football.
Are you still not watching? You haven't watched anything?
I watched, I think it was Egypt, maybe.
Okay.
And was it like Egypt and Croatia or Portugal or something?
Australia, I think.
Was it? Oh my God, I don't know.
Okay.
But again, I'm catching it like I'm in the kitchen and it's on the TV.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't know what's going on. They get loud all of a sudden. So you think like, oh, they scored a goal, but they didn't.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're yelling things.
You should be watching the Telemundo broadcast, first of all.
Okay.
You would love that. Those announcers, so much energy, so much life.
Okay.
Even if you can't fully understand them, I feel like you can understand some Spanish. I can't.
I can, yeah.
I still love it.
Okay. I might try that.
It's getting heated. I mean,
yeah.
Obviously we're recording this early, so you guys know more than we do at this point. But like I said, it's elimination round. So like every game is so important. Mm-hmm. And the game I watched the other day, like it was France and Paraguay, and they were like almost fist fighting. Like they were about to beat each other up.
Okay.
So yeah, it's cool. Like there's a game currently on right now. America plays tomorrow.
I might watch that one. Who do they play? Oh, it depends who wins today.
No, they already have their game set, and I think they are playing.
What time's that?
Belgium. They're playing Belgium.
Okay.
What time is it? Let me see. 8 p.m.
I'm going to watch at least 10 minutes.
That's good. You should watch at least 10 minutes.
Yeah, we are a sports podcast, and it is the World Cup, and everyone is watching it.
Literally everyone. Yeah.
We went to a party the other night. It was like a family thing, like kids and everything. And I'm like, where is everybody? The whole outside was set up. There's chairs. There's drinks and everything, decorations. No, not one person was out there. They were all inside. It was like a shootout.
Yeah. Penalty kicks.
Yep. So just everyone's watching it, and I need to join in. What also is going on right now is the Prefontaine Classic in Eugene. You know, one of our favorite places in the world.
Yep. Yeah.
If you haven't listened to one of those podcasts, like where we travel to Eugene and survive, flying to Portland, and then renting the car, driving to Eugene. There's like no hotels. There's nowhere to eat. It's one of the weirdest things. But the field, the stadium's beautiful.
The stadium's awesome. Yeah, so cool.
But yeah, it's an odd place to travel, and we are never doing well. But that is happening, and I saw like Hunter Woodall. There's some para athletes competing, which is exciting. There's a lot of hype around it. Whoever's doing the social media for it is doing an amazing job. But by the time you're listening to this, you're gonna know
it's over, right?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Yep, that's how stuff works in time and space.
There's just like a lot of sports.
Yeah.
And I saw this video. Speaking of para athletes, I saw this video on Instagram. It's going to piss me off that I can't remember his name. He trains with Hunter Woodall and Tara. But, and I'm pretty sure he's a sprinter. He's on Team USA, and he went to his alumni school to use the track, right?
Yeah, you sent me this video, I think.
Okay, yeah, to get his workout in. And the security kicked him off the track. They said, you cannot be here. And I never thought about that they had that struggle. Like, of course, someone like you or I is going to get kicked off. Like, if it's, a holiday weekend or it's not open, whatever. I don't know why. I just thought maybe you had a Team USA, like, badge and you flash it wherever you go and then, like, the doors open.
Yeah.
Just for you, though, because you are competing for our country. And we need to make sure you have facilities wherever you are. Just like someone, if you have to weight lift or whatever, you could go to a gym and get a day pass. But track, how do you do that? It seems like it's a struggle because he made this whole video explaining that even though it's his alumni school where he graduated, he competes for Team USA. Like, it doesn't matter. They don't have access to tracks to do their workouts.
That's so weird to me. You would think that they would have like some type of agreement.
No,
He's doing what you're supposed to do on the track. So
yeah.
I don't know.
They need to have some kind of system where if you're on, like, you're competing for the Olympics or I don't really know. So we have to support
especially
the
the alumni school. Like,
right.
For some reason, even right now, there's a track at my high school. I feel like I could go there and run around that track if I wanted to.
Yeah, maybe we
but
should
I don't
do
know.
that.
But I don't know. I actually don't know.
I don't know anymore.
If they would
Things
kick
are
me
weird.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like a liability thing also. Like this, you go get hurt and then you try to sue the school.
Right.
You know, I don't know.
Well, I was thinking about when you climb a lighthouse, it's very dangerous. The fall risk is crazy. There's space between those stairs. You're going to bang your shins up. You could break something. You could break a limb.
Yeah. Why were you climbing the lighthouse?
I do that on occasion.
Okay.
So you can't sue the lighthouse and you're also not paying. You're like donating. Or is there like a thing where if you enter, you're accepting the terms and conditions? I'm sure there's some
liability. There's got to be.
I'm dying to know.
This is America.
Right.
The 250-year-old America. There's lawsuits left and right.
Yeah, we cannot be suing lighthouses. And so I'm wondering, how do they protect themselves?
I don't know.
If anyone is a lighthouse...
We need to have a lawyer boy on here.
Yeah, if anyone's a lighthouse lawyer, let me know.
Lighthouse lawyer.
I'd love to interview you. Lighthouse Legal Matters.
That's definitely a thing. All right, let's get back to FIFA. We have this one FIFA story. Actually, it's a lawsuit.
Oh, there you go. What a segue.
Yeah.
I didn't even mean to do that.
This is environmental artist Robert Weiland. He's filed a $25 million lawsuit after one of his most recognizable murals was painted over in downtown Dallas ahead of the 2025 FIFA World Cup.
No way. Oh my gosh. Here's the thing. When you added this to our docket, I just skimmed it and I thought it was like they put a tarp over or they just covered it. I didn't realize they actually painted over it.
That's what the story says. So the mural has stood for nearly 3 decades before being painted over ahead of the 2026 World Cup, sparking outrage amongst residents and art supporters. I feel like I have seen this mural before.
Oh, wow. Look at it.
I have been to Dallas.
I have not. It's beautiful, or it was beautiful.
It's almost like recognizable. Like I feel like I've seen this before somewhere else.
Yes, yeah.
It looks like it's like a textbook cover or something.
It's huge. It looks like, because it covers the whole building all around, so it looks like almost an aquarium. It looks like an aquarium, but whales and sky. Yep. It's really cool.
So it says last month, workers began covering the mural to make way for the new World Cup-related artwork. Weiland says he was never contacted about the decision and argues that the destruction of the piece violates federal protections for artists and culturally significant public art.
Well, we are also a law podcast, and according to the law, he's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
Like, why couldn't they just cover it with a tarp? Is it really painted over? I can't tell.
Why couldn't they put a banner up or something? Yeah, also, FIFA, get over yourself, honestly. It's starting to feel a little like America's 250th. Okay? You're doing too much.
Hang on. Artwork painted.
Like, you really need FIFA artwork on this specific building?
I'm trying to find, like, a video of them painting it, right? Because if it happened, there should be some evidence.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're painting it.
Oh, my God.
That is so insane.
Wow.
I want to send this to you, but you said you don't have your phone, right?
Yeah, I have it now.
Oh, okay.
She came to deliver it to me.
That's nice. I'll send you the exact link at the current time so you can just see, like...
Wow. You know what's so crazy is imagine every day of your life, you're like driving or walking, it's your commute, you're in that area. You see it all the time. And you're so used to the whales and the beautiful artwork. And then one day you see someone painting it.
it's so insane.
I mean, that has
what could possibly be like, what could they have covered this with? That's what I'm trying to find that.
Right. Probably some stupid ass soccer ball and colors. And that can be a banner. I think this is so weird. I think FIFA
it totally could have just been like a big banner, right?
I think FIFA is anti-art and anti-whales, and we need to protect the whales.
I'm trying to find an image of what this looks like.
I'm questioning, am I even going to watch the FIFA game for 10 minutes tomorrow?
You have to. Your support is for the American team.
Okay, fine.
not the FIFA institution.
Right.
Because the FIFA institution is littered with corruption.
Yeah, I don't like that.
So, allegedly.
Yes.
I don't know anything. But I can't even find like a image of what they painted over it. It's just painted blue.
Don't like it. Someone said, why did they paint over it? That place is nowhere near the venue. That's interesting.
So yeah, and I'm seeing also artists in the comments saying like, as an artist, I don't see anything wrong here. If you paid me for it and the art is now yours, I don't care what you do with it. I mean, there's a point to that too, right?
Yeah.
It's like, it's not his art anymore if they paid him for it and he put it on a wall.
But it's kind of like the
he doesn't own the
art.
wall.
It's kind of like the people's art, though.
Well, I think that's the argument is like, it should be protected because it is this thing. It's been there for 30 years and people, I don't know. But if FIFA paid a bag to put something on it.
Pay us a bag.
Give me a bag.
We're not asking for much.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's our first FIFA story.
Yeah, when I'm done. So I just want to put it into perspective for the listener. I have a huge tripod, a camera pointed at me, my computer flipped open, plugs everywhere, cords all over the place, a huge microphone in my hand, and headphones. And she runs up to me and she goes, "Can we play Slinky game?" Which involves going into the middle of the street and spinning a Slinky around so they can jump over it. As if this is just like a normal way that I sit.
Right. I love that.
Anyway, where were we?
The next FIFA story. It is about the grass
for
these FIFA stadiums. Have you seen this?
Yes. I saw it. Well, like I wanted to know things.
Yeah.
And you added this and I was like, yes, I need to know this. But also I have a question. I want to know more. But go ahead and say the story first.
So let me introduce it because I don't know anything. It just says that it took 7 years to engineer the grass for the World Cup.
Yes.
And that headline stopped me because I was like, what do you mean?
Right.
It is grass.
It's so interesting. It's a mixture of, I guess it's technically bioengineered, but the bottom part, which is the dirt, has 5%. So overall, it's 5% of this turf material, the fake stuff, and it's 95% real grass. The fake turf stuff is at the bottom, and it kind of like holds the soil together underneath the real grass. Okay. And they basically grow it. They cut it up into these huge rolls. They ship it in these refrigerated trucks across all these states. I think it's like an 18-hour drive. And then they install it into the field. But the problem with the World Cup is these stadiums are made for football, not soccer, not football, right? Yeah. So a lot of them have roofs over them, or they have the AstroTurf that has to all be, pulled up and replaced with this because this is a FIFA requirement. Like you cannot have AstroTurf. Right. So to combat things such as lack of sunlight, if it has a roof over it, they actually install this lighting system across the field. Yep. Throughout it that supplement the light.
Artificial grow lights.
Artificial grow lights, yes.
And vacuum-powered ventilation systems built beneath the stadium floors.
Yes. Like, it's so intense. And my lingering question is, in the interview, they said, we have to watch it so closely. We have to monitor the conditions to make sure any of these things don't happen. But what if one of those things does happen? What if something goes wrong in like a little patch of the grass? Do they stop the game? Do they have to postpone it? And then how long does it take to fix it? Are they just going to cut the problem area out and plop a new piece in there?
Yeah, that's a good question. My feeling is that they would just cut out the bad part because it's not like it wouldn't destroy everything. It would just probably be one small part that's bad, and then
do they have to wait? Do they have to wait for that to kind of like mesh in with the surrounding grass so it doesn't keep chunking out?
I don't know.
And here's the thing. This is why we are journalism, and it's hard to intake other people's journalism that's inferior. They should have asked this question.
Right, they don't ask these kind of questions, yeah.
Yeah, they should have said, what are those situations that you're trying to avoid, and what if one does happen, hypothetically? Right. Put me on BBC.
Right. You could compete with the best of them.
Yeah.
I saw this one other thing about the grass that I don't think you said, was that to ensure a player running in Miami has the exact same traction and foot feel as a player in Vancouver, researchers spent years testing the grass using robotic cleats to simulate match wear, alongside specialized air cannons to measure consistent ball bounce and roll.
Wow. On to the next point that goes along with that. They are also continuously testing for certain like physical features of the grass, like how the traction and all of that. They have these test methods that they're continuously running on this sod or whatever. Yeah. Wait, what's it called?
Do they have a name for it?
Pitch. The pitch.
Pitch. Okay.
Yeah.
How British of you.
Yeah. I learned that on Welcome to Wrexham.
Okay. Yeah. I just thought that was so crazy that there's that kind of attention to something that we don't even think about.
Yeah.
You know? Okay. Is that all we have for FIFA? Let me see. I think so. We only cover the important FIFA stories over here. We're not talking about the games and the stuff. You know?
Yeah, you can get that anywhere. Go on ESPN.
Yeah. You don't need to hear that from us.
No.
Okay. New sport alert. It's time to introduce a new sport. We've been doing this the last couple episodes, and I feel like we should just keep that going.
I like the consistency.
Pro rock skipping.
Yes.
I've skipped a few rocks in my day.
I've gotten tennis elbow throwing a rock, skipping rock.
But there's this guy on TikTok who's a professional rock skipper, and let me see, a second place throw registered 34 skips at the Kentucky Stone Skipping Invitational. This is something that should be on our radar. We need to go to the Kentucky Stone Skipping Invitational.
Right.
We need to add it.
And do all states have this? And is there a championship where the states compete? Like, we have to dig deeper into this.
Yeah.
When I saw this video, something that stood out, first of all, is it's not like a closed course. They're on
just like a lake.
Yeah, they're, if that, maybe like a stream or something.
Yeah.
I think there were even lily pads that the rock skipped over and kept going.
Yep.
And I did not realize it was so official. And also, how are they counting them? Because the skips are so fast. Are they doing replays?
There's got to be a replay, right?
Yeah.
There's no way someone's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, because I was trying to count it as it went.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah.
And notice as soon as he threw it, he knew. He knew
good.
like he won.
Yeah. That's what pros do.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got a feel for it.
Right. And I wonder, can they bring their own rock? Do they have to find the rock on the side of the bank?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. These are good questions that we need solved.
Yeah. So if you're in Kentucky and you have connections to the rock skipping invitational, please let us know.
Yeah. I need to know more.
Well, here's the thing. I also added something after that in our list because I also felt like this could be a sport, but I don't really know.
Okay.
There is, oh man. So I sent you this video on Instagram.
Yeah, you said it's going to make you throw up.
Yeah, I said I'm going to throw up. Basically, it's a boat that has this thing, like kind of like a barge, but then it has this thing that lowers into the water.
Yep.
It seals out the water somehow, and these people walk down through this tunnel, and they're walking on the bottom of a river or ocean.
I don't like it.
The ship is called a diving bell ship, and this is how they can work on the ocean floor and river floor without getting wet. Something about it. The reason I'm thinking this could be a sport is the risk involved and also how calm you have to be to not freak out down there.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, people, what was that one, the submarine that just imploded?
Yeah.
How do they make sure that doesn't happen?
Exactly.
Oh, wow. As long as the air pressure inside remains higher than the surrounding water pressure, the ocean cannot rush back in. Once work is completed, crews gradually depressurize before returning to normal atmospheric conditions, a critical safety step in deep water operations.
So that's another thing. It's hard on their bodies, probably being pressurized and depressurized. I think they are athletes potentially, but this might be something that we need you guys to weigh in on.
This is something that I do not want to be invited to.
Ever.
You guys, yeah, I'll watch it from afar.
In fact, don't ever send me a video of it again.
This just like naturally popped in your feed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes I end up places I have no idea.
Yeah, me too. But mine are way crazier than this.
Yeah. Yours are very obscure. I feel like this one is at least a real thing.
Yeah, I get some weird stuff. Okay, cool. I feel like they're athletes, but it may not be a sport, if that makes sense.
Right. You know what? Valid point, and I agree with you.
Yeah.
Do you think that the Russian couple that climbed the Empire State Building are athletes?
Yes.
Okay.
That's terrifying. Also, might be fake.
That's what I'm wondering, because some people were saying they were already married. It was just a publicity stunt.
Well, they have a documentary, I think, coming out on Netflix.
Uh-huh. That covers this?
That covers them climbing high things.
Oh, okay.
I think.
And they're publicizing it.
Yeah, I Netflix said they have nothing to do with this, because if they did, they would probably be in trouble. So they said, we have nothing to do with this. This is not, marketing for us.
Right.
But these two, if they were to market it, this is a good way to do it. It was all over the internet.
It was the amount of coverage this had on national news, social media. It was crazy. But like, when you think of the amount of resources of the city of New York City that it took, like the NYPD, they had to follow it in a chopper, and they had boots on the ground, and like all these, so much could have gone wrong with like the public safety aspect. It's just like, do they feel bad about that, or no? Probably not, I guess.
Probably not. And let me tell you why I think it's fake.
Okay.
Because the Empire State Building official Instagram posted a picture of it, and with the caption saying, "Ladies, if he wanted to, he would, just maybe on our 86th floor observation deck." So why would they publicize people illegally climbing their building? That seems like a red flag to me.
No, I think what they're saying is, if you're going to do this, just make sure you're on the 86th floor, like where you legally can go out.
Yes, but why would they post a picture of it, picture of the girl with her ring, and then put link in bio in the caption?
Oh, to get people to book tickets?
Maybe, probably.
To climb. I think that's one of those things where, and we usually like it, where a brand does kind of hop on a trend, but this, like you're saying, is a little...
It makes me think, I'm like,
Have you ever watched those videos on YouTube? His name is, if Dan was in here, he could tell me. Dying Llama? No, that's a band, isn't it?
I've never heard of them.
Yeah, look up Dying Llama. I think it's this kid's YouTube.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I've seen these videos before.
They're terrifying. These are like POV videos of...
Yes.
They sneak onto construction sites and climb to the absolute highest point, often on cranes sometimes, like to the top of a crane that's hovering over very, very tall buildings. They video the whole thing. They have masks on so you can't see their faces. And then they film themselves escaping. Sometimes they do get like almost caught, but they run away.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if they climbed it in that way, or if it was... They just like took an elevator up, and they're like...
My feeling is they took an elevator most of the way up and then just climbed like that.
Actually,
right?
It's on the other couch out there, the blue one. Now that I think about it, I think I heard something that they got tickets to climb, to go up.
Oh. Okay.
And then I think from there they snuck out, allegedly.
I see. Yeah, that makes sense. How else would you do it? That makes sense.
Right.
But they definitely climbed it. I just don't know if it was... Like, everyone was talking about it, so it just makes me think that there's something a little fishy about it. That's all.
Yeah.
I'm not saying their climb is fake. I think they did climb it.
Right.
I think the proposal may have been fake. I think it might have been marketing, stuff like that.
Yeah. Can you hang on a second?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that one was because she said, "Where's my brown sweatshirt?" I said, "It's on the other sofa in the other room, the blue one, the blue couch." And she said, "It's not there." Like, she goes out, looks, it's not there, comes back, needs help finding it. I go out there, my dad's sitting on it.
Okay. All right, good. I love these interruptions.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. You want to move on to no bad?
Yeah.
No bad, no sad.
You sent me the story this morning, I think.
Yeah, I was on it.
Yeah, we love Kung Fu Kenny.
Yes.
We were his biggest fans when we saw him. I think it was in Eugene, right?
I think Eugene originally, and then we also saw him at Grand Slam track.
Grand Slam, that's right.
And
he was a star when we were there.
Oh,
like, people
huge.
Were obsessed with him.
So
wanted his headbands.
Yeah, he's a sprinter. He draws quite a big crowd. He has a really amazing presence. I think he's super inspiring to a lot of kids because there were like crowds of kids that wanted his signature or his bandana or something. Yeah, so we're big Kung Fu Kenny fans.
Right. So yeah, this story you sent me is him approaching, it looks like a Nike store, right?
Yeah.
He's walking with his friends and he didn't know that his face and, image is going to be plastered everywhere in the store.
Yeah.
It seems like the people that he was with knew.
Yes.
Like they were there to surprise him almost.
Yeah.
But it's an endearing video of him like being surprised and like, he turns into like a little kid almost of him seeing himself there. And
yeah. So they said the caption in the beginning says tricked Kenny to come to the Nike store so he can see this. And this is very cinematic because it starts with like a faraway shot of Kenny and the other friend who's filming just walking there on this tree-lined street. They're not even there yet. And you can tell how oblivious he is because he's just like talking about other stuff. And as they approach, he's seeing other athletes, like the female athletes, I think are on part of the building and everything. And then they round the front at the entrance outside the building, and there's a huge photo of him that spans the whole front of the building.
Yeah.
And that's when he was like, oh my gosh. And he's so humble, but he's like, and he asks for someone's phone so he can, or maybe he got out his phone to take a picture. And then they have him inside the store looking at pictures. The whole thing is very not edited. It's very calm. And it's so realistic. And the reason I liked it is because I felt like I was one of his friends experiencing it with him. Because in real life, it's not some crazy, wild thing. It's like they know they're a pro athlete. They know they had photos done, but he doesn't know where they're going to be. But to get to experience that with someone, it's not going to be this crazy, overly edited video. It's going to be this, where he's walking around like, oh, wow, and getting pictures of it and, talking about. Yeah, I loved it so much.
Yeah.
And it's a long video, too. Like the whole
he takes a picture, like someone takes a picture of him next to his billboard thing.
Yeah.
It's just, and there's a little, at one point, text goes on screen that says, I made it with like the crying emoji.
Yes. Yeah, it's really cute. And he says it's a surreal moment. I can imagine that is.
Yeah.
But we're happy for Kung Fu Kenny. He deserves to be up there along with all the other athletes. And I think it's really cool.
Yeah. Some athletes like are kind of like not the nicest to their fans. Kenny is one of those guys that we saw him like interacting with people, hyping the crowd up.
Yes.
Putting on a show. And I just feel like we shouldn't take that for granted.
He also puts on a show without being negative to other people.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not a dig at anyone specific. I'm just saying.
Right. Okay. That's
okay.
it.
On that note, thank you everyone for listening. Don't forget to leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Sometimes when I think of the words that I'm saying, I can't speak them. So I have to not think of the words that I'm saying. Yeah. Also, follow us on those platforms because it helps us out a lot. And you can now comment on Spotify, which is fun. And you can also comment on our social media. Please follow us on Instagram. If you do one thing, follow us on Instagram at NonMembers Only.
I would like that.
I should have led with that, but yeah, it just, let's,
Yep. I know. You don't have to tell me.
I think that's it.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Wow.